Hi, I'm going to show you a different way of creating a prompt for an interactable object using the actual head-up display this time. So let's get started, shall we? Right. The first thing that we need to do is just go into Blueprints on the top. And in Blueprints, you see this game mode. We're going to use the first person game mode this time, but it might be different. You need to go into the HUD, edit first person HUD, and into create, and let me have a think. Let's select first person HUD for now. You might want to just use a blank HUD, but this will do. I'm just going to save this into the folder and call it my HUD, I think. Nope. There we go. So yeah, here's the normal blueprint, and let me just select event graph. You might have used this before. Hopefully you have. Right. So I want to search for event and then receive draw HUD. And there we go. So this will get started, and we need to now search for a way to draw the texture. So draw texture. Let's move that up there. Okay. And we're nearly ready to go. So we need to create a variable, and we want to call this my texture for now. And we need to set variable type to texture 2D. Where is it? Ooh. Let's try this again, I think. Let's see it. Try typing it in again. Texture. Oh. Get it right. Texture 2D. Oh, there we go. Spotted now. And you can fill in tooltips, etc. But for now, all I'm going to do is make sure it's editable by clicking editable. There we go. And just drag it on and use get. And we can use this. Oh, I just need to compile it. We can just put in the texture here under default value and so search for, I'm going to use the Xbox buttons. You can use a different texture, so we can just use it anywhere now. Let's just wire it up into, drag out the string into texture. There you are. And I want to put it into a few other things. So these things are going to be the screen width and height. And first we need to just turn off context sensitive and search for get size X and get size Y, and just put these down. Get size Y, and now we've got both of these, and these are going to be useful later on. So let's just move this up here and link up some other stuff. Put them there for now. And we need to select the size X here and connect it to screen X and size Y. Now I'm going to break these straight away, so I want to use these now because these automatically set up. These convert from int to floats, but I do need some other things. So the other things I need are float divided or division. There we are, two float divisions, and we're just going to put type 2 in the bottom setting here and just copy that. And as I said, I need to wire these up together. Just wire them up from there, across to there. Oh, that one didn't work. There we go. Wire them both up, make sure the green tick appears. And in screen Y, screen X and screen Y. And these get the size X and Y. We take the variable with my texture and just run that through there, and again it'll convert from int to floats, and they go into the screen width and height like I said before. And two different little changes down this down arrow, just hit scale position, and then in the texture U and V just put the value of 1. One in both of those, and scale positions ticked. Leave it as translucent because it's got a transparent background, and hit compile. Good to go. And this should work. Oh, it's not worked. Oh, what is wrong here? Okay, I can see the mistake. I just need to link this top option up. So just connect these wires across. There we go. And hopefully this time, compile and save, press play, sorry, and there you go. It's kind of in the middle of the screen, but not quite. So let's fix that now. So what we need to do is make this a bit more even. So the first thing that I need to do is just over here, stretch this out. I want to just move these about a bit, and then I want a subtraction, I believe. Float minus float, and just put those there, and we'll need 2 of those. Let's break these links and attach these for now. And what else we need to do is we probably need to get some more. Let's just break these. Need to just copy these divisions, sorry, and wire them up. So we're doing the same thing that we did with trying to get the center of the screen in the first place. Now the center of the icons are halfway into the icon. So let's wire these into subtractions and make sure that this goes into the bottom one and the other one goes into the top, else you're getting all sorts of mess. So I've just linked these back in, and in screen X and Y, and make sure, yeah, just connect back up the screen width and height. You don't need the divisions on those. So that should be good to go. Just compile, and there, that looks more in the center of the screen to me. So there was a bit of work to do there, and it doesn't look that clean, but I can sort that out later on if I choose to. It'll do for now. So there's another thing we need to do, and that is to create the link or the trigger that will actually make the prompt appear and disappear. So let's go do that now, else yeah, it'll be in the screen all the time, and that's not what you want, right? So just right click, I think, and go down into the blueprint, not blueprint class, actually the list, blueprints, and you want to select the blueprint interface. And just select that, and we're going to name it, let me think, I'm going to name it something like toggle prompt. That'll do. And select this, and we'll rename this Where's this one? Oh, what's it not coming up? There we go. So I need a name for that one, and we'll call that one like interact maybe. Let's type that in. Come on. Prompt interact. That'll do. And we'll in the inputs just click new, and we need a ball, and this needs to trigger or switch the value, so I'll call it switch. There's a ball, compile this, else it definitely won't work, so to compile the save there. You'll need it for this next section. So what we need to do is just create an object. Let's go in the starter content. Actually, let's have a think. Yeah, actually, just I've got something already, which is easier to see, which is my little statue I've changed the material on. So place that down, and what I want to do is, let me see, I need trigger volume as well. So we should look for trigger volume. Oh, what are we doing? Trigger volume. There we go, volumes. Trigger volume, put it over the mesh. Oh, it's gone. Okay, just 0, 0, 0 all this. That'll make it easier. I'll do that. And just do it for the statue as well for now. And I'm just going to move this all up a bit so it's not through the ground. And I'll just create a new blueprint using convert selected components to blueprint class, which I used before. Just save that as a new name, that'll do. And I'm having a thought now, maybe I shouldn't have done it this way. Well, we'll try it this way anyway. Let's go in and start editing. So what I want to do is now look for an event again. Event. Oh, come on. Event. Oh no. Oh, this isn't working for me. Why is this not working? So I think. I'm in the construction script. My mistake. Event graph. That's what we need. Now this will work. Here we go. Event. Actor begin overlap. And again, we want it on the end overlap as well. So there's a few things we still need to do in this. And first is to actually add the the toggle I created before. So toggle prompt interact, that's it. And just on toggle prompt, that was what I was looking for. So these should be good. Just copy this. You need it twice. One for the begin and one for the end overlap, and just wire these up. Oh, wire them up. And on the top one, we need to toggle the switch so it actually comes on when we're in proximity of the trigger volume. And that should be good. Compile this. Oh, now this has gone wrong, but that's okay, it's meant to do this. So what we need to find now is a way to interact with the HUD. And so what we need to search for is two things. One being the get Player controller. And there we go. And the just get HUD. There we are, because that's what we want to interact with. Just turn off context sensitive. Don't know why that wasn't shown up again. And move these around. And we need two of these again, but let's just link these up for now. And plug it into the target. So the player controller needs to link to get HUD, and then that needs to link to target for both of these events. So copy that and wire it in, and that should be good to go. Now there's one other thing we need to do, I think, but nothing in this. So let's close this. We need to go back into your HUD, and unfortunately we need to break this maze again, and probably just neaten this up a bit. This is going to need some more space, I'm afraid. Let's try and move these about a bit, make it a bit easier for myself. And we want to now search for gate and a branch. The first thing to do is just take this and reconnect it through the gate. So into the enter, out the exit, and then back into this draw texture. And that's good. The other thing we need to do is link these true and falses to the open and close. There we go. And then what we need to do is look for our hang on, no, wait a second. I need to go into class settings here, and I need to add under interfaces. Yep, so class settings, interfaces, and add. We need to add the toggle prompt. There we are. We need to compile. We need to right click and search for event, the actual interaction inside the toggle prompt. So that was, let me see, event, let me double check that, prompt interact. Oh, going back to my HUD. Event, where are you? There we go, event prompt interact. And just move that and connect that, and that should be okay, I think. Pilot, good to go, save. So that's all done there. And hopefully now, just play it and it should work. Oh, it's not working. Maybe, no. So let's just check that out. Well, that looks okay for now. Let's try just moving the object. Hopefully that might work. Although I have a feeling I know what this is going to be. Okay, no, it's not working. So let's just try something else, because I kind of knew that's that volume earlier might not work. So let's just go back in here. I don't know why it is. The volumes only seem to work if they're on their own within a blueprint. So let's delete this volume here, and just delete the shed. Oh, I won't do that yet, quite yet. Let's just get a basic mesh to be the volume instead. Basic cube, just open that again. Let's just go to the viewport, drag over the cube, and let's just move it up a little bit. That looks about right. That looks good. Okay, and just scroll down and make this a trigger instead in the collision. Where are you? Trigger. That should be good. Don't think I need anything else for the moment. No, I'll do. Let's just delete this shared route and move the cube up and make it the head. So the actual bar's static mesh is in this tree structure like this. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I wanted to make that invisible. We'll worry about that later. Just make sure this works. And there we go. Oh, but it's not going off. No, it's definitely not going off. Right. So it's sort of working. There's one other thing. I think maybe I don't think this is a toggle, but let's try turning these both on for now. Pile. This might fix it. No. Let's try something else. Let's turn that off. I didn't think that would work. It must be in the other blueprint. Let's have a check. Oh, cancel. My HUD. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I can see why. This condition here is always on, and we want to connect the toggle to the condition. So the switch thing that we made earlier to this condition. That's what I was missing. This should be it. And I'll just compile it. Make the wall. Sure. Right, okay. There we go. Yeah. And there we go. That's a much better interactive prompt, I think. It's been a bit of work, but let's just make this invisible all the time and hidden in game. And that looks much better. I think that looks much better as a prompt. And I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you next time.